What's up, everyone? It's 2024, and you thought you got rid of us, but you didn't. We're back, the best trio in anime history, talking about our favorite things on the Anime Rift. Guys,
Oh yeah.
welcome back to 2024. What are we excited for this year?
I mean, dude, just Anime Rift season 2 in general. I'm ready for it. I am absolutely ready.
He said best trio, but like Team 7?
I mean, you know what? All I'm gonna say is Team 7 broke up a bunch of times, and you can't beat the God Squad.
We have been around for more seasons than them so far. So
It's true. By
but
the way, just to throw in a side note there, one of the things, when they wrap up a whole year like 2023, Sakura was voted the second most hated character in TV show history. Just let that sink in.
Behind who?
which
There's
one of us
no
is
way
Sakura?
she-
Just curious.
Skylar White was number one.
Okay, that's
From Breaking
blasphemous. That's blasphemy. I'll stick up for Sakura in
I
this
just want to
situation.
say she placed higher than Cersei and Joffrey Lannister.
How is that
All
possible?
right, like I just want to say that to you.
There's at least 3 Game of Thrones characters that should be over Sakura. This is ridiculous.
I'm just saying. I mean, it was a lot of Game of Thrones, but anyway.
She gets a lot of hatred. The memes are real for her.
Yeah.
I think it's just because everybody knows that she would get stomped. That she would stomp Hinata, That's what it is.
Yeah, but
Okay.
that's it. That's the only person she would stomp. Everyone else
growing
beats
up,
her.
growing up is real life. Hey, dude, she beats a lot of people in the.
You think Sakura beats Hinata?
Yeah, absolutely.
We're like what, 2 weeks into
She rolls
2024, and the L takes have already come out.
I know.
Growing up is realizing that, and when you guys reach that stage of maturity,
No.
you can come to my side of the club.
Oh, did y'all see this? Have y'all tried the Sage mode? What is it? Game
Oh
Fuel?
yeah, the G Fuel. Oh yes,
Yeah.
it's one of my favorite. They also have a Rasengan one that I love. I got it with a collector's cup. Trust me,
Oh,
if there's
nice.
something Naruto, I've tried it. I've had it. Whatever. I've got it here somewhere in the studio.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I think it's right there. Yeah, it is.
I
Right
didn't even
there.
take a look at your new layout, Andrew. I like all the pops.
Yeah, so actually, just those 2 shelves in the middle, that's all just Naruto, and most of that second shelf is just Akatsuki. So I'm actually only missing 4 Akatsuki members, and then I'll have all of them. And I
Nice.
even went as far as to pre-order Saucery. So
Nice. Hey, well, you got the most important one on there already.
I know you can
Yes.
see Datara. I know he's there. I will
You put
say
him
the
in the
one
middle
thing that's
just for me.
unique about Datara is that he's actually got the clay figures, and it's cool because the way they put them on his hands, it looks like they're floating. So it doesn't look
Nice.
like a piece of plastic sticking out.
Oh.
Like it doesn't look like it's cheap. It looks like he's actually floating the actual clay out of his hands.
Word
So-
has it, Data crafted his Funko Pop himself.
It's
That's probably
true.
why.
I actually
Oh,
believe that. So, but we're looking
Nice.
forward to 2024, and I think it makes sense for us to start with a couple of announcements. Obviously, we talked about it a bit in 2023 that we are looking to get into Anime North this year. We'll have a lot more details for you guys about that and whether we'll be visiting Anime North as a panel this year in 2024. But most importantly, I think we just kick things off with talking about animes that we're most excited for. 2024 has a whole slew of animes. Half of them I can't pronounce, and I think it's going to be awesome and overwhelming at the same time. And this is only mentioning the winter. We haven't
Yeah.
even really gotten into the spring and the summer and where it goes from there.
Yeah, and if you're like behind already, good luck catching up because I think we talked about it earlier. Tomorrow alone, 4 new anime drop, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Obviously, the most anticipated one is Solo Leveling, and that's something we're all going to watch. We're all going to talk about that on the show, on the pod as well. So, be ready for that. We're going to give you the takes and how everything was. Everyone here, I think we watched the first episode, so we'll talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I did watch the first episode.
There's a lot of returning anime coming, so everybody is excited to see Mashal again, and so many other animes that are just kicking back off. And it's like season 2 season almost, like it's going off right.
So for sure, Solo Leveling, right?
Yeah,
Solo Leveling,
for sure.
for sure.
but our second anime, I think Alex says he's gonna try to convince us to watch
Right.
anime because
We're gonna start off 2024 right because we started 2023 this way. Ox convincing us to watch animes. And
Metallic Rogue is the
yes.
backup though. Metallic Rogue is the
Metallic,
backup.
Metallic Rogue is the
All right.
backup.
Okay.
So,
All right,
what
so we're
is
kind of
your first suggestion of 2024?
so I was just kind of scrolling through all of the animes, like, man, what do I watch? What do I watch? So this anime is named Dr. Elise. I think the full name is Dr. Elise, the royal lady with the lamp.
Can I look at
Right?
it?
You can look at it. You can look at it.
Okay.
So the premise of this story is it's a woman who, in her past life, I guess was a bad person, right? So she was essentially killed, whatever, in her past life. In her new life, she basically wants to atone and is wanting to help people, right? So she becomes a surgeon and she is helping people and saving lives in her new life, but don't know any idea what she's done from the first episode in her past life. But I won't lie, this anime started off terrible, guys. Okay,
Like
it was
how
like
bad?
watching an anime version of Grey's Anatomy. Like it was like that kind of feel, like Friends and like, you know, people convincing her to go to dinner, stuff like that. But it changes so quickly.
So
It changes rapidly.
Interesting.
what you're saying is that we have finally found an anime that Emily can watch because it is pretty much an animated version of Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
But like, it's like it's kind of like wholesome, like kind of, and like, you know, she's a very successful surgeon, and she's never lost anybody, all this stuff. You know, she's got people that look up to her and all this other thing, but she kind of constantly has these flashbacks of her previous life and that she knows of and she remembers. But then all of a sudden, like, things change and snap, she's back in her past life with, you know, and it's kind of crazy.
It's got pretty
So-
good ratings for.
It's like first 5 minutes, I was like, my bros ain't gonna watch this. Like,
Ain't no one
like
gonna watch.
this.
I
But
can't tell anyone to watch this.
It does grow on you. By the
Guys,
end of it, I was like, I need to watch episode 2.
We got through Carbonari of the Iron Fortress, so we can do it. All right.
It's good if you make it past the first 5 minutes, like it's solid. And like the crazy thing is when she goes back and looks at her past life, like I said, I have no idea what if she was a villainess in her past life, but I don't know what she's done bad. Because anytime you look back, it's just kind of like she's smiling, her family's there, they're smiling, everybody seems happy. So like it's still a big mystery of like what she did so wrong and what she feels like she has to atone for in her current life to make up for all those bad things. So, and then all of a sudden she's dumped right back into her old life. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be good.
I will say, I do like the animation style better than Metallic Rogue. Metallic Rogue is more like a comic book animation style. It looks like.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's interesting, but like, I want you guys to like watch it and then pause it after the first 5 to 7 minutes. Text me, and then I guarantee you it will be a 180 of what you text me after you finish watching the episode.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna do exactly that when I watch it.
Yeah.
This Saturday, you're gonna get a text message of me saying I'm starting this, and then 7 minutes in, you're gonna get another message.
You're gonna be like, "This is the stalest anime I've ever seen in my life." Oh my god, what just happened?
The funny thing is he's not gonna get the message till 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll be like, I'm sorry, I fell asleep.
Yeah. But I think it's got a lot of promise to it. It's like I don't know what genre this would be. Like, is it like a reverse isekai? Like she used to be in another life, she died, and got a new life, back to her old life.
But she gets to her life a lot.
Well, I she's back there permanently, I believe, based on what happened.
What if it's like isekaiception?
Oh, so she thought she could turn her life around, but then she's like sucked back.
Well,
Don't
I
ruin
wanna
the
get
twist.
into
Don't
it.
ruin.
I
Yeah, don't
don't
ruin the
wanna
twist.
get
Don't ruin
into
the
it.
twist. Don't ruin it.
But it's great. It's great. You guys are gonna enjoy it. But like, she's like a super nice person. So I'm like, what did you do in your past life, woman? That like you feel
I
like
guess
you
we're
have
gonna
to
find
save
out.
everybody. You know?
Yeah.
It's without getting too crazy into it, I'm definitely excited to hear you guys' synopsis on this next week because you're
Alright.
gonna tell me what are you making me watch. But
I'll
I'm
be
glad you
ready.
made me watch it.
I will be ready for that.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna try to Dr. Release and solo leveling. So giving everybody weekly or bi-weekly updates, how it's going, what we're liking about it, and everything like that. We all have watched solo leveling. What did you guys think of the first episode?
I have not watched it.
You have not watched it?
I didn't watch it. No. I thought we were waiting. I
couldn't wait.
I mean, first of all, I tried to watch it when it released, and in North America, it's like silly Frozen. You know, like, why'd you do that? Why'd you try to watch that when
Gear 5 One
million
Piece.
other people are trying to watch it at the same time? I couldn't even get Crunchyroll to load on like the first hour, so I had to wait until the next day. But I my initial impression was that it's something different. So I think one of the unique features of this show is that you're separated into a class of power and you cannot change from that class of power. So if you are crap, you're just crap, but you have to figure out a way to survive, right? And I think that's what all the hype is off it. Obviously, we met the main character who is stuck in a really wicked dungeon that is a D ranked, and he's the arguably the worst, dungeon slayer in all of them, or hunters, sorry, as they're known. But basically, the TLDR is the world had these portals appear, and monsters with magic and magical properties came through. We pushed them back, and now we go into the monsters and magical properties area as we get these powers that were given to us from these creatures, and we're divided from S rank to E rank, kind of like when you play any game with a tier system. And so a lot of these players group up kind of within their own ranks and make pushes to get items, because the only way hunters get paid is by bringing back magical items from the portals. So in the first one, we kind of beat off with I just forgot his name, and he having a head cold doesn't help.
Sung Jinu.
Yeah, and he's pretty much like the Sakura of this show, and he can't really do anything.
Okay. Okay.
Wow.
And
yeah, don't put that. Don't put that on Sakura like that.
And then no, I'm just kidding around. But he gets himself into some danger. We see that there's a B class healer in their group, and obviously a few D rank players, and they get themselves into one heck of a bit of trouble at the end there, where we kind of see we'll have to wait till next week to see what happens, because they probably definitely bit off more than they can chew.
Yeah, I think you're not like necessarily missing the whole lot from the first episode. Like it's kind of setting up a lot of things, but I think episode 2 is going to be what it's like going to be the big bomb show for everyone. And I've only read like part of the manga. I haven't read a whole lot, but it did a nice job setting up the world. I thought, like, building the world up, letting you know how it works, the power scaling system, and it's actually fairly simple. Like Andrew said, like when the creatures came over, almost like survival of the fittest. They gained the powers, and unfortunately, they can't get better. But that'll pretty much explain itself kind of later, I believe. And it's cool to see everything going on, but it's also nice to whenever Jake watches it, we'll kind of talk about a little bit more what happens in the dungeon and then towards the end, because it's nice to see him be useful kind of a little bit at the end, kind of. So, but definitely super excited. I think this is the most anticipated anime that there is winter 2024. So like Andrew said, it crashed Crunchyroll. I think I read that it broke some kind of record and everything like that, and that's just the episode 1, and I think that it's gonna go crazy, even crazier for episode 2. So I'm excited to watch it with you guys, along with a couple other things. So whenever what day did it drop technically?
This one is every 7 days, so 6, 13, 20, 27.
Okay, so it'll drop
Friday.
It'll drop on the 13th. So it'll drop Saturday.
Saturday. Okay.
It'll drop Saturday. So that's dope. Awesome. Yeah, I was like holding off, but I did watch it today, and like I was like,
there's such con artists.
Buddy, I'll watch it again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. It was good. I liked it.
Yeah, it was a good first episode. Really good. It wasn't like too much, but it wasn't too little. Yeah. But like there's one manga panel that I can't wait to see in episode 2. And I thought that's kind of where they were going to end it, because it would have been like the biggest cliffhanger in anime history for like one episode. Outside of the new animes, what are you guys personally like looking at watching right now? I know me and Jake are big on Classroom of the Elite. Season 3 just dropped.
Yes.
So we're super excited about that. Andrew, do you have anything?
I was actually going to start watching Classroom of the Elite. It was on my list.
Worth.
I think Jobless Reincarnation Part 2.
Yes.
I was a
Okay.
big fan of that. Obviously, I'm a huge Demon Slayer fan, so Demon Slayer in April. The Swordsmith training arc will be exciting for me.
Yeah, what's coming up? The Hashira, some Hashira training thing?
Yeah, the Hashira training arc. But I hear like the fights that are going to happen while Tanjiro is training, because this is going to be like the first arc where we really see what everyone else does besides just Tanjiro and Inosuke. So it'll be nice to see what the other Hashiras can do, especially the different higher ranked ones. So we only got a small glimpse of what one of the top tier ones could do in the forest with the spiders, and that was like from my understanding a very weak like ability he used to save Tanjiro. So I look forward to seeing what Demon Slayer brings out.
Yeah, I'm excited for a lot. And then there's Chainsaw Man's returning.
Mhm.
Bleach is returning.
Haiku, they all sleep on.
Oh,
I think that comes out in February.
That is returning, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
Between
then
August.
Was it
October,
Fairy Tail
February.
that's coming back this year as well?
It is. They're remaking
Yeah,
it.
unfortunately.
It's gonna be great, guys.
Yeah.
There's a fire in my belly. I believe.
Guys,
it.
listen.
Listen.
Speaking
all right?
speaking of remakes, One Piece remake, what's up?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be wild.
Wait, I just got pretty far in the show.
They're remaking it. They're reanimating it.
Oh man.
But they're doing it like new gen style, where it's like 4 chapters is an episode instead of like 1 episode per chapter.
Yeah. Okay.
So it should shorten it down from 1,000 episodes to like 400.
Well,
Can't wait
that's
to watch
good.
it again.
Yeah. Watching it all over again. Ox, where are you at?
I am pretty deep. I am at the point Luffy Kaido are fighting.
Okay.
Luffy has been knocked out for the 3rd time.
Okay. Yeah.
And knocked into the sea. So that's where I am currently.
Okay. And
So-
Frozen.
We just lost the Going Merry.
R.I.P.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
Buddy.
R.I.P.
It was hard. It was hard.
Water 7's deep.
It was. It's deep. All right. Like, it was sad. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one, dude. Hey,
Uh-huh.
you're getting close, dude.
I know.
Let it-
Like it's already good, and I just know that it gets better. Everybody I talk to about it is just like, oh, you're just about to crack the shell of like
Yeah.
the greatest One Piece ever, and I'm like, oh
You're-
my god.
You are coming up on the point of no return.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're coming up on the point. One of the next 3 arcs is where you abandon Naruto.
Yeah.
I hate to tell you that. If you would have told me that, I wouldn't have believed you.
Oh,
But
man.
one of the next 3 arcs, you're going to abandon Naruto.
Next time we see you, all those Naruto pops are just going to turn into One Piece pops.
They're
Dude,
going to be One Piece.
One Piece, I would hate to be a One Piece pop collector. All right, they are so expensive.
Are they?
Yeah, there is one pop that is of Chopper in blue samurai armor, currently $598.
That's kind of gas, though. That's probably the
Yeah.
Wano chopper.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I've
No,
seen
no,
a
thank
lot
you.
of pops. The only pop I have yet to see is a Monkey D. Luffy. Now there is
Really?
an exclusive one out there, a con exclusive, where the background is the wanted poster, and then it's a little Monkey D. Luffy in the bottom. But that one's over $1,000.
Hmm.
So
Yep,
I'm
I'm
just
gonna-
like, oh,
Hey,
that's
listen.
crazy.
I'm gonna stick to my
This
Johns,
place?
the background.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick to my Zoro swords, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I hope more people will watch that TikTok
I
because that was hilarious.
I think
I-
now I have every single Naruto Funko Pop except for like 10. 10 is now mine.
Okay.
So
Okay.
but some of
Are
them
you
are like super con exclusive.
are you getting them as they come out now? So you're like, okay, I'm gonna get them, pre-order them.
Some of them, but there's a couple that like I have to hunt down. Um, like there's a Kurama one where Naruto's like a little Naruto's in front of him, but it only released for like GameStop Japan. So
Oh
like the
wow.
only way I stand a chance of getting this is going to Japan to get it.
Well, that's the
Wow.
only excuse I need.
Hey, he needs his pops.
Yeah,
That's the
Okay.
only
right.
excuse I need. Okay, I'm ready.
But no, it's been good stuff, you know.
That's awesome.
I enjoyed One Piece and keep chunking through it. Unfortunately, I got to put it on the back burner to watch all these new animes now because
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
it's sad to say that One Piece is not current for all of us.
And I think just because we're not talking about like them in our main lineup, so like Solo Leveling and the one Ox wanted
Not
to do,
release.
yeah, we still might watch other ones
Oh yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
throughout.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
One, I want to watch a few. There's a few that I want to watch. I do want to watch Magic Mashal, all that stuff. I've yet to watch it just because you guys know my stance on Black Clover.
Yeah.
Dude, so this is my problem right now. One Piece got in the way of a lot of things.
Yeah.
But I am almost caught up with One Piece. And once I do, I have a list of things. I am going to finish Black Clover. I promise. I will finish Black Clover.
Frieren?
Okay. I am going to finish Frieren because I watched episodes 1 and 2 of that. Absolutely loved it, but I put it on the back burner because of One Piece. So there's a lot of anime that I have to personally watch. Like this was my argument so long ago. Like I have watched hours upon hours of One Piece. It has been an absolute pleasure, but I could have also watched so many anime.
Oh, dude. I feel like I've watched more One Piece than it feels like I've watched more One Piece than I've watched Naruto.
Yeah.
Like I think because of the way I've rushed through it.
Yeah. It's been a lot. But I'm excited. I am excited to be current, and I'm also very excited to just like be branching out and being able to watch other animes because I've just been like adding to my wish list on Crunchyroll, but not watching
it.
Yeah, so it's been. But like today, I was like, you know what? I said I'm gonna watch Classroom Complete. Like I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch some One Piece. I'm gonna watch One Piece. I was like, no, I don't know. I need to watch it. I need to see my man Ida Koji, and those 2 episodes were clean. They were great. So I can't wait till Andrew watches those. It's like, man, it's such a.
He's so good. The writing is so good,
dude. Like he's got to be one of the most perceptive characters I've ever like watched.
Oh yeah.
Like that episode 2, like just this girl dropped something like just something so insignificant, like just a little lanyard on her phone fell off, and he remembered whose lanyard that was, what she looked like, and all this stuff, and then used that to his advantage to get information.
He's
I was like,
insane.
I was like, this guy is ridiculous.
It's enjoying to watch Clash of the League. Just the way he twists things.
Started on this. Yeah. When you get started on that, you're not going to stop on that one either, dude.
Yeah, that one's good. I think we binged that one back in the day.
Well, we'll kind of drift things over to games now. It won't take long to do games. There's not a whole lot, honestly, that's really happened in the gaming world since we started again. One of the biggest things.
Season.
Huh?
New League of Legends season started today.
New League of Legends season, new champion. Which by the way is hilarious. The dragon,
Smolder.
Yeah,
Spyro.
Smolder. I love the chat. The voice lines for him. They did tease Arcane season 2.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone saw the 2 teasers. One of them was Jinx walking, and then the other one was Singed and what looked like Warwick. They were so. Those were teasing, and anytime they tease, that usually means that we're not too far away from the next season of Arcane, which will be another big thing.
I got a question for you.
Yep.
I saw like it was almost like they were teasing that they were going to do a live action something with League of Legends.
They might.
Whenever you log into the League client, it looked like Yasuo, but as a real person.
They have so many projects, and even if you go to like the Riot production board,
Oh, it's crazy.
if you go to their job board, they have so many jobs they're hiring for, and because they have to technically put the job description in, it's like they short form it where it's like real life to anime life adaptation manager, and you're like, what would you need one of those
What's
for?
going on here?
Yeah. Like, yeah, they got a lot. They got the MMO that's supposed to come out. Like, all kinds of business.
Yeah, I think it'll be big for them. The only other thing that Riot kind of dropped was that with MSI this year, for those of you who don't know, MSI is the mid-season point of the season for League of Legends, where all the teams meet for the first time from international. The winner of MSI this year will instantly get a spot at Worlds, and they will earn themselves an extra spot for a team in their region. So, for example, if SKT wins, they will guaranteed go to Worlds, and Korea will get yet another spot to bring a team to Worlds with.
Okay.
As if they don't have enough.
Now, is this Worlds like directly to the group stage, or is this like
I think it's just like, I think the extra one is into the play-ins, but you're directly into the group stage with the Worlds because you won MSI, so you're going right in.
But I mean, I see it as a good thing because it will increase the competitive nature of MSI. You know, a lot of people look at it as like the all-star break, kind of like, you know, in the NBA. It's for entertainment, but no one really takes it seriously. Kind of like, you know, MLB, any major sport, like it's always the same thing. It's just uncompetitive games. So hopefully this change does make some changes. I mean, I think most of everybody takes it kind of like I would think they would take it like a vacation unless they're like the last four there. And like, okay, now we need to take this seriously. But hopefully some other regions show up and show out and gain some spots. I would love to see some smaller regions get extra spots and stuff like that, just to see what other teams that they have can do.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
That would be awesome.
I think with that, we close things out for our first episode in season 2 in 2024. Guys, any final closing comments?
No, we ran a little over, so I ain't gonna say much.
Yeah, I ain't gonna use all your time up, Frozen.
All right. Well, with that, I always know the Anime Rift has exactly what you need, from pixels to panels to your daily dose of weeb culture. So from Ox and Jake and myself, Frozen, thanks for watching. We love you, and we'll see you next time on the Anime Rift.
Stay sexy.
Ciao.
2024, stay sexy, baby.
Hey, it's a new ciao. It's Chazao.
I'm